Hello, VIPKID teachers. I was done for the day, but I told you before that I teach level 4, my country, my culture, all the time. Well, here's another example. I'm preparing and I see that I have it tomorrow again. So this is another one that you will probably be using in the interview if you're a newer teacher. So I'll show you how I'm going to teach it tomorrow. And you can kind of make it your own, obviously. But here's how I teach it, my country, my culture. Of course, introduce myself. Hello, I am teacher Kristi. What is your name? Of course, if I know them, I don't ask that. But if you're with the interviewer, you're asking, my name is Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Sarah, how old are you? I am 8 years old. 8 years old? Very good, Sarah. Sarah, and I would ask one more question. You can ask, how are you? You can ask, what did you do today? Did you go to school today? Ask anything. Just make sure you ask at least another personal question. And after that, introduce your reward. Sarah, when you do a good job today, you will get, and then show them one of your rewards. I play games, but you want something simple in the interview. But to show you how I actually do it, I would be like, we will play Connect 3. 1, 2, 3 wins. 1, 2, 3 wins, okay? When you get a star, and then I would show her, I don't have it right now, I would show her the balls and she would choose a color. Okay, let's do this. Mice, mice. Actually, it's called nice mice. I would say, nice mice, can you read? And then I would outline it or underline it. Usually I bracket, and then I let them read. I would listen. Good job. She would get her secondary reward. Then I'm going to China. I would have her read this too. Can you read? I'm going to China. Can you tell me something about China? She would read that, and then I would circle something. Say I circled the bird's nest. Sarah, what is that? What do you see? Bird's nest. Very good. Sarah, what do you do the bird's nest? Wait for an answer. If you don't get an answer, sometimes I pull out the soccer ball. Do you watch soccer at the bird's nest? Yes, no? Yes, very good, Sarah. And then I would continue with all of those, then secondary reward if you need. And I'm doing, this is the whole lesson that I have. You're probably going to have a shortened version. Okay, so you have the sight words, would, it's very. Okay, so what I would do is, can you read? And then make sure they can read, obviously. Very good. And then next, they'll be reading the whole sentence by themselves. Sarah, can you read? And then they would read. And you can even, the it's, would, vary, you can have them read that first. That probably would look even better. It's, would, very, very. And then have them read the sentences. And can you circle the sight word? Very good. Okay, and then give them another secondary reward. Okay, on to the next. Oops. My computer. Oh no. There we go. Okay, next. Then this is showing that China's a country. I would, before, if they've done a lot of reading, I like to mix it up. So I would circle something. What country is this? I would circle something that they know. So either China or America. So I know they know for sure. What country? America. Very good. This is America. This is America. Good job. So I pulled that sentence out of her when she just said America. Okay. And then I would have her read and then listen. Okay, on to the next one. Where do you live in China? I usually read the title myself and then I say, can you read? And then I listen all the way till they say I live in Shanghai. It's a big city in China. Very good. What do you see? It's probably circled the big needle tower. I would circle that. Have you ever been? Yes? Oh, very good. Okay, and then you move along. There's the Chinese flag. When this pops up, I would circle. What is this? Flag. Very good. American flag? No. Whose flag? Chinese. Very good. Or China's. Okay, and then I would have them read that. On to the next. And then this. If you see anything in red, teach that first. So you see represents in red. So circle that represents if you can. If you're in the interview and you can't, make sure you write it down on your board. Represents. 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 Very good. This flag, and then you'd have them read, this flag represents China. When you see a Chinese flag on something, you know it's Chinese. Very good. Represents what? does this mean? Do you know? And if they know, great. If the interview acts like they don't know, then let's choose something else to explain. This represents America. And if you have a globe, or I have a huge, I would be using something like this. If you have it a little bit smaller, even better. This represents this. So you show them that this represents this. Okay? So that they can correlate it. On to the next. Make sure you're given those secondary words. You give 5 altogether, and you want to kind of space it out evenly. Okay, government. Ready? It's in red, so we got to do that first. Government. Government. If they say it wrong, say, let's practice. Government. So break it up into syllables. Government. Government. Very good, Sarah. Sarah, can you read? And then have them read. Okay, and they went through the government of China is located in Beijing. Very good, Sarah. Okay, and then they read the next one. And you see that capital is red. So you want to go ahead and teach that and then have them go along, move along. Landmark, you want to, landmark. Very good. And then I would go ahead and circle. What is this landmark? This is the Great Wall. Very good. And then we'll go ahead and read. I have them read almost everything, so I bracket it. But if you cannot write on the screen, just point. Okay, and then my country's China. This represents. Then you're asking questions. When it comes to the questions, I'll ask the questions, and then I'll let them answer and make sure it's full sentences. Make sure you're given the rewards. We're teaching contractions. So are plus not. Are plus not. Aren't. Very good. They, I would have her read, they are not from China. I would say, they aren't from China. And I would point it, if I can't find my Chinese flag, but if I could, I would point to it. Okay, so you're teaching that. On to the next. Okay, and then soft C. Here's how I teach soft C. I usually have my snake, or I go soft C, good. Good. Ice, very good. And then teach them all the words. City, cigar, underline, and teach them that C makes these. Very good. And I did have a magnetic board, and then I had a magnetic S, and I would put it up there. Sounds like, and then I would have the S, and then make the snake. Okay, on to the next. Then it's teaching that again, and then this is one of the last pages. It has a Chinese flag, American flag. It has the Forbidden City on it, and it has the Great Wall, and it has the picture, that red picture. It means the government. Okay, so I would circle. What is this? Government. If they don't know, teach them. Government. Good. This is the Chinese government. This is the Chinese government. Very good. This is the Forbidden City. That's what you want out of them. But you want to give them a chance to answer first. And if they don't, teach them slowly, and then cup your ear and listen. And make sure you gave all those 5 stars, especially at the end. And then you're going to say goodbye. Very good meeting you. Goodbye, Sarah. Thank you. Bye. And that's the end of it. So that's kind of a quick rundown of how I teach this. I'm teaching this tomorrow, so I wanted to hurry up and make this for the new teachers while I had it fresh, because we don't really have an archive from VIPKID of all the lessons. There's so many. That would be great maybe in the future, but we don't have that right now. So I'm just showing you literally the lesson I'm teaching tomorrow. Happy teaching, and I hope you pass all the interviews. It's a really good job. I've been with VIPKID for over a year now, so it's awesome. You can do it. I do this and I stay at home. It's amazing. Happy teaching.